Welcome to Jazz Haven, broadcasting live from studios in downtown New Haven, Connecticut, at WNHHLP, on the web at newhavenindependent.org, and at the jazz station WETFLP, South Bend, Indiana, streaming at jazzradio.wetf.org. And you're with Stan, the man with the jazz.
Looking in my mirror,
That's new from jazz drummer Brandon Sanders off his latest release, Compton's Finest. And that's on the Savant label. We heard Stevie Wonder composition, I Can't Help It. And we heard the voice of Jazzmeia Horn with Keith Brown on piano, Chris Lewis tenor sax, Warren Wolf on the vibraphone, Eric Wheeler bass, and Brandon Sanders on the drums. And we started Jazz Haven with well-known Connecticut trombonist Steve Davis off his 2019 release Correlations. And he's backed up by his Correlations sextet there. Lots of area musicians. Joshua Bruno on the trumpet, Wayne Escoffrey tenor sax, Xavier Davis piano, Desron Douglas on the bass, and Jonathan Barber was the drummer. Coming up on Jazz Haven today, we've got new music led by a clarinetist and a jazz violinist. We have a Grammy nominee. We have one of the performers at the Side Door Jazz Club this weekend. We got the new Brubeck, new Joshua Redman. But first, from a band that is brand new and merges young and seasoned musicians led by young guitarist Felix Lemerle. This is Blues for the End of Time.
Janice Siegel. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That's jazz drummer Bobby Sanabria with his multiverse big band of his release called Vox Humana. And we heard the tune Amazonas featuring vocalists from the Manhattan Transfer, Janice Siegel. And that album is nominated for a Grammy 3 weeks away for the Grammy Awards. And ahead of that, we heard from a brand new release from guitarist Felix Lemerle. And we heard the title track from his release, Blues for the End of Time. And his band is sort of a merge of youth and seniors. Felix is a young guitarist. He's got Ari Rowland on the bass, who's also a young man. And then he has a legendary pianist, Bertha Hope. And she's twice widowed of two former great jazz musicians. She's the widow of Elmo Hope, who was a pianist who died in 1967. And she's also, she remarried to bassist Walter Booker, who left us in 2006. And Bertha Hope is 87 years old, and she was the pianist there. And the drummer was Jimmy Cobb, Miles Davis's former drummer. So this was recorded in 2018, and Jimmy Cobb left us on May 24th, 2020. The Jazz Haven Jazz Calendar is a quick rundown of some of the jazz in the area this week. It's Wednesday, January 17th, and each and every Wednesday at the Owl Shop Cigar Bar and Lounge, downtown New Haven, it's the Kevin St. James Quintet from 9 until midnight. No cover. NMCC, no music cover charge. And on Friday, January 19th, Happy Hour Jazz takes place, and that's jazz on vinyl. Join jazz historian curator Frank Cochran at the Institute Library in downtown New Haven, beginning at 5:15 p.m. It's a bring your own munchies and drinks to share and gain a unique listening experience. Featured this Friday is guitarist Wes Montgomery, a native of what we call Naptown, Indianapolis, Indiana. And that should be a great one. It's free and open to the public. Donations are accepted to deter expenses. And this weekend at Connecticut's premier jazz spot, the Side Door Jazz Club at the Old Lime Inn, on Friday, it's the Emmett Goods Sextet. Emmett is a trombonist from Rhode Island. And on Saturday, it's pianist and vocalist Loston Harris and his trio. Both nights, performances begin at 8:30 p.m. And right after this calendar, we're going to be playing a tune from one of those individuals. On Saturday, January 20th, the Shoreline Jazz Quintet presents the music of Bill Evans at the Milford Public Library. That begins at 2 p.m. It's free and open to the public. And, of course, each and every Saturday, it's that historic jazz jam at Cafe 9, downtown New Haven, 4 to 7 p.m. All musicians are welcome to sit in after the first set. And also on Saturday over at Best Video Film and Cultural Center in Hamden, it's bassist Jeff Fuller along with Brazilian guitarist Joe Carter. And that begins at 8 p.m. And guess what? The Jazz Brunch returns to the Elm City Market, downtown New Haven, with Jeff Fuller and his well-known trio, Darren Litzy on piano, Ben Bolello on the drums. The brunch music is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. NMCC. And then finally, it's Pat Todd's Tuxedo Junction, Monday, January 22nd. At the VFW Hall in Guilford. That's a 17-piece big band featuring bassist Jeff Fuller. And it takes place in Guilford beginning at 7 p.m. That concludes the jazz calendar for this week. Go to jazzhaven.org for the complete calendar, updates, and additional information. So check out some jazz this week. It's America's only original art form. And we're going to hear the music from one of this weekend's performers at the Side Door Jazz Club, pianist and vocalist Lawston Harris with his quartet. This is from a recording back in 1998. Comes Love, Close Your Eyes.
Close your eyes, rest your head on my shoulder and sleep. Close your eyes, and I will close mine. Close your eyes, let's pretend that we're both counting sheep. Girl, close your eyes, this is divine. Music play, something dreamy for dancing while we're here romancing. It's love's holiday, love will be our guide. Close your eyes, when you open them, dear, I'll be near, right by your side. Won't you close your eyes? love's holiday. Love will be our guide. Close your eyes. When you open them, dear, I'll be near, right by your side. Won't you close your eyes? Just close those pretty brown eyes.
That's the latest from multi-instrumentalist Michael Deese there on the baritone sax with his composition Don't Look Back. And it's on his release called Swing Low on the Positone record label. Ingrid Jensen there on the trumpet, Art Hirahara piano, Boris Kozlov bass, and Rudy Royston on the drums. And we started that set with pianist and vocalist Lawston Harris, who will be at the Side Door Jazz Club this Saturday, 8:30 p.m. And, of course, that's in Old Lyme, Connecticut. And we heard the tune Close Your Eyes. It's off a 1998 release called Comes Love. He had Mark Shim on the tenor sax, David Grossman bass, and Clarence Penn on the drums. It's Jazz Haven, turning you on to that midweek jazz break just when you need it. All day and all night, WETF, the jazz station, streaming at jazzradio.wetf.org, and WNHH, New Haven's home for community radio, 103.5 FM, streaming at newhavenindependent.org.
seems somehow sadly gray. The glory that was Rome is of another day. I've been terribly alone and forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care, my love waits there in San Francisco, above the blue and windy sea. When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine. Oh, your golden sun will shine for me.
Tenor sax man Joshua Redman off his latest release, Where Are We? And that's on Blue Note. Featured vocalist there was Gabriel Cavassa, with Aaron Parks on piano, Joe Sanders bass, and Brian Blade on the drums. And we began that set with a brand new release from clarinetist Gregory Tardy. And it's off his release called In His Timing. And it's on the WJ3 label, owned by Willie Jones III. The tune we heard was Squatty Roo, and it's a Johnny Hodges composition. Regina Carter there on the violin, Tabor Gable piano, Matthew Parrish bass, and Alvester Garnett on the drums. And we want to thank you for joining us today on Jazz Haven, broadcasting live from our studios here in beautiful downtown New Haven, Connecticut, streaming at newhavenindependent.org, and the jazz station WETF LP, South Bend, Indiana, streaming at jazzradio.wetf.org. It's been a pleasure to be your host and the man here, and we hope you've enjoyed the music. We had a great time playing it for you, and we look forward to the next time when we'll see you on the radio. Taking us home is a brand new release that was recorded back in 1959 at the Multnomah Hotel in Washington State. And it's by a Connecticut musician who plays piano, Dave Brubeck, and his quartet, Paul Desmond on the alto, Eugene Wright bass, Joe Morello on the drums. This was released just late last year, 2023, and it's called Live from the Northwest 1959. The tune is Multnomah Blues.
Thank you.